Hamlet, the world's most famous play, now brought to the screen with filmic mastery. The camera capturing the superb artistry of the finest actors of our time as they portray a story of a man's torment, his indecision, his love, his rage and his revenge, as foul crimes are burnt and purged away.
The year was 1602. Place, London, England. Scene, the Globe Theatre. The occasion was a premiere. Over 1,000 excited theatre buffs jammed into the stalls and pit. Lords, ladies, merchants, craftsmen, peddlers. They had come to see a new play by one of the city's most popular playwrights. The play Hamlet. The playwright, William Shakespeare. Since that performance 3.5 centuries ago, Hamlet has become the most talked about, written about, wondered about, and widely produced play of all time. The first Hamlet was Richard Burbage. There have been many other Hamlets: David Garrick, Edmund Kean, Edwin Booth, Sir Henry Irving, John Barrymore, Sir John Gielgud. In the past few months, it has been my privilege to play my interpretation of Hamlet on the New York stage. Now, through a new technical process called electronovision, The entire stage production has been electronically recorded and will be presented in its entirety in 1,000 theaters throughout the country for 4 performances only on September the 23rd and 24th of this year. This has never happened before. The immediacy, the sense of being there is unlike any experience you have ever known. This is the theater of the future, taking shape before your eyes today. And you will be there, part of this historic first. I hope you will join me and the distinguished New York cast as Hamlet bursts upon the 20th century through the miracle of electronovision.
Give us the foils, come on. Down one for me.
Give them the foils, young Osric.
What? No. Judgment. A hit. A very palpable hit. Another hit, what's it? A touch. A touch, I do confess.
Our son shall win.
Come for the third layer, teach you to battalion.
Part them! They are in drink!
Oh, they bleed on both sides.
Richard Burton's Hamlet. See the original New York production with the all-star New York cast, presented in its entirety in this theater through the miracle of electronovision. For the first time in history, you will see a live Broadway hit in your own motion picture theater. 4 performances only, September 23rd and 24th. Tickets now on sale at the box office. Shakespeare's Hamlet, a play for the ages. Burton's Hamlet, a performance for the ages.
Вот в чем вопрос. Достойно ли смиряться под ударами судьбы? Или надо оказать сопротивление и в смертной схватке с целым морем бед покончить с ними? Умереть, забыться. И знать, что этим обрываешь цепь сердечных мук и тысячи лишений, присущих телу. Это ли не цель желанная? Скончаться, сном забыться, уснуть и видеть сны. Вот и ответ. Какие сны в том смертном сне приснятся, когда покров земного чувства снят? Вот в чем разгадка. Вот что удлиняет несчастьем нашим жизнь на столько лет. А то, кто снес бы ложное величие правителей, невежество вельмож, всеобщее притворство, невозможность излить себя, несчастную любовь и призрачность заслуг в глазах ничтожества. Когда так просто сводит все концы удар кинжала. Кто бы согласился, кряхтя под ношей жизненной плестись, когда бы неизвестность после смерти боязнь страны, откуда ни один не возвращался, не склоняла волей мириться лучше со знакомым злом, чем бегством к незнакомому стремиться. Так малодушничает наша мысль, и вянет, как цветок, решимость наша в бесплодие умственного тупика. Так погибает замыслы с размахом, вначале обещавший успех от долгих отлагательств. Но довольно.
Somewhere, behind granite battlements, beyond impenetrable gates, indoors, something evil is brewing, and it isn't Elsinore beer. Here, an unsuspecting heiress has become the innocent pawn of a diabolical genius. At his command, space-age super lasers that can incinerate an entire metropolis. An army of deadly hockey warriors. At his fingertips, lots of beer.
Just one more test, and then we are ready for the world.
What fool dares stand in his way?
Good day, I'm Bob McKenzie. This is my brother Doug. How's it going, eh? Welcome to our movie, eh?
At last, television's Dave Thomas and Rick Moranis have just hit the great white screen. These are the adventures of Bob and Doug McKenzie. Strange Brew.
That's private company business.
Perhaps one of these would refresh your memory, eh?
The gallant champions of truth.
He's lying, all right.
I don't need no machine to tell me that, eh? I didn't do it, I swear.
It must be them.
Justice.
I think it's time the little lady and I had a chat.
And the pursuit of bad guys.
We will move towards Oktoberfest as planned.
I can't believe it. He drank it all.
Oh, no!
And I will not underestimate our little friends again.
With Max von Sydow.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Paul Dooley.
You murdered him first. And he was already dead when I killed him.
Lynn Griffin.
If I didn't have puke breath, I'd kiss you.
And an all-star cast.
Take off, you old. You take off, you nut.
Okay.
Don't miss the biggest, the grandest, the first Mackenzie Brothers movie of all time. The Adventures of Bob and Doug McKenzie.
I'd like to thank the Academy.
That's it. We're leaving, kids. Come on.
Strange Brew.
You hoser, they wanted to see our movie, now they're mad at him.
Take off. It's only a preview, eh? I didn't want to show them the best parts.
Okay, so that's our topic for today. So good day.
Hey, you guys! What? Take off!
Dacia.
Soi Yyterin. Se tuli hiekalle silloin aamukin.
Vai niin?
Ja
Enpä ole aseeton minäkään.
tai ensin kuuli, kun päivä koitti. Se meri soitti, soi Yyterin. Se mukaan hiekalle kutsuu.
From Franco Zeffirelli, the acclaimed director of Romeo and Juliet, Mel Gibson, Glenn Close, Alan Bates, Paul Scofield, Ian Holm, Helena Bonham Carter in Hamlet, the story of a king's death, a ghost's revelation,
my uncle,
a brother's ambition, a queen's passion.
Have you forgot me?
No, by the rude, not so. You are the queen, your husband's brother's wife, and would it were not so, you are my mother.
A father's suspicion, a daughter's honor.
What should such fellows as I do, crawling between earth and heaven, believe? None of us.
A son's revenge.
Now could I drink hot blood.
Now, a man must choose whether to forgive or to avenge, to love, to hate, to live, to die, to be or not to be. Hamlet, the extraordinary telling of a classic tale.
Rosencrantz? What? Guildenstern?
What?
Don't you discriminate at all?
What?
Nothing.
Look at this. Watch closely.
Interesting.
We are all connected in the great circle of life.
Walt Disney Pictures presents its all-new 30-second, full-length animated motion picture, The Lion King. He was born to rule.
This'll all be mine?
Everything the light touches.
Wow.
But a shadow lies over the kingdom.
I will be king.
Run away and never return.
If you ever come back, we'll kill ya!
Hey, kid, what's in you?
I don't want to talk about it.
He looks blue.
I'd say brownish gold.
No. I mean, he's depressed.
Anything we can do?
Not unless you can change the past.
He grew up hoping to leave his old life behind.
I know who you are. You're Mufasa's boy.
You're the king.
King? Have you got your lions crossed?
You know my father?
Correction. I know your father.
He died a long time ago.
Nope. Wrong again. He's alive. And I'll show him to you.
Father?
You are my son, and the one true king.
You see, he lives in you.
You must take your place in the circle of life.
Simba!
It's a legendary tale filled with excitement, plus dozens of wonderful new characters.
Why do I always have to save you?
And featuring original music and songs by Grammy winner Elton John and Academy Award winner Tim Rice. This summer, Walt Disney Pictures presents an entertainment event you'll never forget.
This production wants to be extremely innovative in the way we communicate.
Comedy, all about it.
I'm here to play the Queen.
Good Hamlet, cast thy nighted colour off, and let thine eye look like a friend.
Why are you rubbing low-calorie mayonnaise into your face?
It's hopeless!
It is rather fun always sometimes, isn't it?
Absolutely hopeless!
Hello, kids. Do stop watching Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and come and watch a 400-year-old play about a depressed aristocrat.
Good Hamlet, cast off thy coloured nightie, and let thine eye look like a friend on Denmark.
What do you think, darling?
What do you mean?
I'm speechless.
What have I done?
Would you like a program? Yes, please. I'm sorry we don't have any. Marvellous, then, isn't it?
To be or not to be.
Castle Rock Entertainment proudly presents Hamlet, the most celebrated drama in the English language, seen in glorious 70mm format, adapted for the screen and directed by Kenneth Branagh, with a distinguished international cast featuring Derek Jacobi, Julie Christie, Kate Winslet, Robin Williams, Billy Crystal, Gerard Depardieu, Charlton Heston, Jack Lemmon, Richard Attenborough, John Gielgud, and Kenneth Branagh as Hamlet.
My father. I see my father. The king, your father. In my mind's eye. The queen, his mother, lives almost by his looks.
Speak to her, Hamlet. Prompted to my revenge by heaven and hell.
If he says he loves you, you may believe it so far. Fear it, my dear sister.
Remember me.
Ethan Hawke, Julia Stiles, Kyle MacLachlan, Liev Schreiber, Sam Shepard, Diane Venora, Bill Murray.
This above all, to thine own self be true.
Hamlet.
Here's to another 25 years at the festival.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold.
It's dreadful, isn't it?
What's the point of having sheep if there's no bleating?
I'll cue up the bleats.
Yes, cue up the bleats, for God's sake. Honestly.
When did you stop caring about the details, Oliver? Dream number 5?
2 minutes, Ellen.
We have 2 minutes! Oh, sorry. A good show.
Poor Ellen. Just trying to screw the ears off.
I am so sick of hearing it's a difficult play. I don't like Shakespeare.
Has anyone ever thanked you?
No, not once, no.
I am just a facilitator. I do what I have to do to give you what you want. Control. That is what you want, isn't it, Richard?
Yes.
That's right. Now take off your pants.
Of course.
Oh, well, math is just a small part. I've wanted to be Ophelia ever since I was 12.
So how is it exactly that you got to play Hamlet?
They offered it to me.
I can't say the lines until it feels right.
Oh, you idiot!
You stupid idiot. I thought you were the king.
You'll get a good review from me.
You don't make demands of the audience, you soothe them. The shows are comfortable, like an old boot.
Hamlet. This play is dead. You see, your dead father risen from the grave, and we fly him into here! And he hovers!
The ship is torn apart by Prospero's magic. The mechanism of his revenge is set in motion. The lights turn and swell like the sea! Jeffrey!
Oh, no.
Welcome home. We believed, remember, that greatness came with a price. Everything I ever do will be compared to those 3 performances. You ruined my life. I ruined your life? You destroyed mine.
And I want to marry you, Ellen. Because I love you.
Why did you fuck me over, Ellen?
Okay, you have to feel his paranoia. A crippled Hamlet will definitely help our cause.
So this is what it takes for you to drop by and say hello?
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them.
Cheer up, Hamlet. Chin up, Hamlet.
You would be Ellen's boy.
I'm her man, sucker!
Oh, God. Oh, make me rich, baby!
So rise up, Hamlet. Rise up, Hamlet. Wake up and sing a new refrain. Your incessant monologizing fills the castle with ennui. Your anti-disposition is embarrassing to see. And by the way, you sulky brat, the answer is today. You're driving poor Ophelia insane. So shut up, you rogan peasant. Grow up. It's most unpleasant. Cheer up your melancholy day. Great, Cyril.
They were actors who dreamed of leaving Tucson, Arizona, but no one would give them a chance until one drama teacher came up with a show so offensive, so profane, so stupid, it just might be their ticket to stardom.
Hamlet 2?
Hamlet 2?
The Deuce, correct. The time machine opens, revealing Hamlet and... Jesus!
Thanks, Jesus. You got my cell number?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have Satan French kissing the President of the United States of America.
Perfect. I'm glad I'm getting hammered.
What's really going on here?
Jesus is sexy, which leads us on to the musical interlude, Rock Me Sexy Jesus.
I'm revoking permission for my son to appear tonight.
If you sign a consent form, that means you're giving consent. You can't take that form back. You can't take your signature off it. You signed it. You signed consent. So end of deal, okay? End of story. Sorry, you guys, but you totally gave consent.
Nudity and pornography are not permitted.
There's no nudity or pornography. It's minimal.
No one is shutting down this play.
You want to hit me? You know, I would love it if you hit me. I'm suing everybody!
Hamlet 2. My dad finds out what I've been up to. He's gonna crucify me.
The play's the thing.
The play is very much the thing when it's Shakespeare's Hamlet.
To be or not to be.
Now with a contemporary edge that makes this classic family tragedy
Murder! Murder! Most foul.
cut more deeply than ever.
How does Hamlet?
Matt.
David Tennant and Patrick Stewart star
Hamlet comes back.
when Hamlet from the Royal Shakespeare Company comes to great performances.
The curtain rises on excellence Wednesday on WGBY.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom. But a king's time as ruler rises and falls like the sun. One day, the sun will set on my time here and will rise with you as the new king.